Everyone, Jeff here, and today I want to continue talking to you about diet because you come off of something like Thanksgiving and you're like, dude, I've got to do something about this diet, right? And I always tell people, people who are trying to lose weight, I tell them, you got to push your insulin levels as low as you can possibly push them, all right? And a lot of times I get a kind of a blank stare like, okay, insulin levels, I know that's something to do with diabetes, but what makes my insulin go up, all right? And here's the thing, all right? If you eat meals that, or even if you drink drinks that have a lot of fructose in them, or anything that raises your blood sugar quickly, you get a big insulin spike, right? Now, once again, I can go on a whole thing, all right? When someone has type 1 diabetes, that means their pancreas no longer makes insulin, all right, or makes very little of it, all right? If you have type 2 diabetes, basically it means you are swimming in insulin, all right? Your body is it's immersed in insulin, all right? Which doesn't make a lot of sense why they treat type 2 diabetes the way they do, but anyway, that's another time for another video, all right? But anyway, here's what I'm telling you, all right? Insulin, if you have too much insulin, it blocks your fat cells from releasing fat, all right? Which means you stay the way you are, all right? You've got to push insulin levels low. Now, there's a couple ways you can do that, all right? Number one is you want to push vegetables, all right? Vegetables are good carbohydrates. Vegetables help lower insulin levels, all right? That's the first thing. Eat lots of vegetables, all right? The second thing is you want to steer clear of things that are going to make blood sugar spike. Yesterday I told you, no bread, no pasta, no soda, no sweet tea. That's because those things make your blood sugar spike. Now, I think it goes without saying that you want to avoid things like donuts, cake, things of that nature, all right? Because it does. It's just going to raise your blood sugar level, which in turn raises your insulin level, all right? So that's what I'm talking about. When I say you got to push your insulin levels low, you want to stay away from basically foods that are high in sugar, all right? Little Debbie's, candy bars, soda, all right, sweet tea, things of that nature. And you want to stick to more things like, you want fruit, eat berries, strawberries, blueberries. Those things raise blood sugar more slowly. And I'm not a big grain guy, but whole grains, such as whole grain rice, that's a better substitute because it basically, once again, it's going to raise your blood sugar more slowly. Eating protein, eating nuts, all right, eating fat. That's why keto is so effective at helping people lose weight, all right, because it pushes your carbohydrate level really, really low, and it basically raises your fat and protein level, which basically are what you eat more proteins and fat, which causes you to lower your insulin levels and you drop fat, all right? The way I do it, all right, intermittent fasting, where I skip breakfast, don't eat anything till about 1 o'clock, and then basically try to shop my eating somewhere between 6, 7:30, all right? That's another way you can do it, all right? As long as, once again, even with intermittent fasting, if I did not keep things out of my diet that raise my blood sugar quickly, all right, then it's not going to work, right? So hope this helps. And if you got comments, you can make comments. But bottom line is, you got to concentrate on keeping insulin levels low. One other thing that I want to make a point of, right? This does not mean if you stay away from sweets for a week, you're going to see dramatic weight loss. Sometimes it may take 3-4 weeks before you're able to push your insulin levels low enough, depending on how much you weigh, push it low enough to see results, all right? So this is not a short-term fix. This is a long-term, all right, let's say this is a lifetime plan, all right? Now, go out there, get rid of sweets, kill the vegetables.